Hi, it's Therese from Lostinpaper, and I'm really excited to be here as part of the ANZAC Day Friendship Remembrance video hop. I'm going to do some messy Copic colouring today, and I've got this gorgeous stamp from Penny Black, which is called Poppy Gems. Now it is a red rubber cling stamp, so I did decide to use my Misty. I am trying out the new Extreme Black ink from MFT, which is Copic friendly. It could be used for so many different things, but it's meant to be a little bit blacker than the tuxedo black. And I do like it with my Copics. It does work well. I don't think there's a lot of difference. It may be a little bit blacker, but I'll get back to you on that. So messy Copic colouring. I've used this technique before, and basically I'm not being particular with my blending, and it almost gives you a watercolour look without using watercolours. So I do one petal of each flower at a time, and that way it does allow it to blend a little bit, but I'm trying not to overdo it. And of course, you know what it's like, the first flower, I think I overdid this flower. I couldn't help myself. I kept coming back in and blending, and I should have just backed off a little bit. But I got into the swing of things, and you'll notice as I move along the image a little bit more that my colouring does become a little bit looser, shall we say. Isn't it? It's kind of like the first pancake that you make. The sacrifice of the first pancake in the pan. They're never as good as the rest for some reason. Does anyone know the answer to why? I don't know. Oh, anyway, I forgot to mention that there's a giveaway today, but I'll explain that a little bit more in the video. So I want to talk a little bit about ANZAC Day here. I don't want to it is a solemn kind of day for us. It's the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps, so that's what ANZAC stands for. So you'll find that there's both Australians and New Zealand YouTubers along this video hop, and a real variety of inspiration along the way. Some people have really embraced the whole ANZAC theme. Others have embraced the friendship theme, because it is a day of remembrance, and it's remembrance of those that have been fallen and affected by war. And the day itself is commemorative of the day that the Australian and New Zealand forces landed in Gallipoli. So that's why it's April the 25th. And poppies are the flower they're actually red poppies that are used on the day of remembrance. People wear them in remembrance, but also it signifies the bond of esteem and affection and respect. So we wanted to celebrate the friendship as well as remember the ANZACs and all of those affected by war. I was originally going to make a friendship style card, like using images, and do something a little bit cutesy, I suppose, but then I remembered that I had this poppy stamp from Penny Black, and once I thought of that, I just couldn't get that one out of my brain. So I went with the Poppy Gems stamp instead. I thought by colouring them in purple it would just be a really pretty colour to actually, and I can't remember, I have coloured these flowers before and I can't remember what colour I used the other times. I think maybe it was yellow, but I think the purple looks amazing. Like I said, there is a giveaway. I am going to give a $50 gift certificate away, and all the details will be at my blog. You do have 2 chances to win. So if you are a subscriber and you comment here at my YouTube channel, you're in with 1 chance. If you head over to my blog, which the link will be in the description below, and you comment at my blog as well, you'll have a 2nd chance to win. And like I said, all the details will be over at my blog. And it's open to everybody, all international as well as Australian, New Zealand, anyone. You're all welcome to comment and have a chance to win. So all the participants, like I said, they're going to be either New Zealand or Australian YouTube paper crafters. I will have all the links to all of their blogs as well as all of their videos at my blog as well. But the next person following me will be linked at the end of this video and also in the description below. So the flower centers, I did come in with a multi-liner and add some of the details. And for the background, I decided to continue with my messy Copic colouring, but I found this really hard. I'm not very good at colouring large areas with my Copic markers. There is a bit of a knack to this, and I think my pen was a bit dry, my marker was a bit dry. So how I got around that was I just came in with some, with the tip of the pen and added some dots, and then set it aside for a week and decided whether I was going to use it or not. Anyway, I did resurrect it and added some black splatters as well, and I was much happier with this. It's a very busy design for me. I've got one of the Mega Greetings sentiments from Altenew, and I'm just going to white heat emboss that on some black cardstock. And I did use my powder tool to prep my cardstock first before I hit it with my heat tool. It makes it much easier than trying to clean up embossed white specks afterwards. Now I've got a top fold portrait card, and I'm adding some adhesive directly to the card base. I've just got some pale grey cardstock. This is out of my scraps, and I just thought it'd be nice to have this peeking out from under the bottom. And then I can just, I just like to flip it over and cut the edge off. I could have measured it and cut it and set it, but this was easier. I've popped up the floral panel with some fun foam and some score tape, and I can just finally add my sentiment using some, this is some black sticky foam squares, but it comes in sheets and you cut it up. I'm running real low. And to make my card even busier, I have decided to add some black sprinkles and using my matte medium to do that. And I recently loaned my katana to my husband and he squished the end of it. Anyway, I'm hoping it'll be alright. I remolded it and set it aside, and it seems like it might be fine. It is wax after all, but I do love my katana. And that's my finished card. Don't forget to head along and see what everyone else has created. Oh no, I'm going to be heading you back to the beginning. I think I'm last on the hop. Head to my blog though, so you can start at the beginning just in case you missed out. I'll link to the first person after me, just in case. Till next time, happy paper crafting. Bye.